Hey guys, welcome back to Once Upon a Tiny Farm. In today's video, we're going to be doing some winter sowing of flowers. We're going to be planting a perennial flower patch over on our farm, and we're going to get all those seeds started right now as soon as possible, even though we're still in the middle of February, so that we could have some really early flowers bloom this year. So stick around and learn how you could start some seeds winter sowing method at home as well. And all you need is a milk jug. So on Facebook, I kind of stumbled upon a couple of groups that do winter sowing, and I didn't know what that was. And I saw all these people showing pictures of these milk jugs that they save. They cut them in half, fill the bottom parts with soil, put some holes on the bottom for drainage, and then put some seeds in there. And you could use any kind of tape. I just used duct tape to put the top part of it back on. And this is the first one that I've done, and I planted onions in here very early. It might have been like the very first or second day of February. And I'll turn the camera around. I don't know if you'll be able to see inside there. There are some seeds that have just started to germinate. There we go. Those are onion seeds that have germinated in there. Now, I don't do anything for watering because this is essentially created a greenhouse. So it gets water from the humidity in here when there's warmer days and anytime it rains, or if there's snow, because we're probably going to be getting snow in the week to come. So that was my first experiment there, using planting onions. Now I have a whole bunch of seeds here. Most of these are perennial flowers, so I want to get them a really good jump start. And we're going to do that in this video. We're going to get a whole bunch of these jugs that we saved from our milk and turn them into little greenhouses and start seeds right outside, basically creating our own greenhouse. So you don't have to take up space inside your house. I've done that plenty of times, probably annoy my wife. So this way the seeds can germinate naturally outside in a more natural environment. So let's get started and get these pots ready to plant our seeds. All right, so I got a few things ready here. These aren't the milk jugs like I was just talking about, but these were just some things that I've saved for growing things in. These were rotisserie chickens containers, but this might be the last year that I use these two. The lids are kind of coming apart, but at least we'll get another good use out of it. So I'm gonna plant things in here. This was just spinach. I'm just gonna let things germinate in here, create a little greenhouse, leave it outside. All right, the rest of these jugs here, I'm gonna cut them in half, put soil in the bottom, put drainage holes in, and we're gonna plant some stuff here. So here's what I've got. I've got delphinium. This says, I've read some varieties take 2 years to get flowers. This one says if you plant it early enough, it'll bloom in the first year. So that's what we're gonna try to do with delphinium. They look really pretty. Got some yarrow, echinacea, rudbeckia, daisies, carnations. I believe all these are perennial. We're gonna have a really pretty start to our flower garden here. So let's get this stuff planted. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can pierce this with these. Got these little micro shears at Dollar Tree. They're cheap, but they work for the most part. Probably could have picked a better pair for this, but. So there we go. We got a top and a bottom here. This isn't going to be the prettiest thing, but I mean, does it really have to be? You're just growing things. Oh, I can't even pierce the bottom with this. I'm going to need something else to... I just broke these cheap little Dollar Tree things. All right, I got a little drill bit here. Let's see if I can... There we go. Just a couple of holes for drainage in the bottom. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh, this smells like spoiled milk. All right, now we're gonna fill it with some soil. It's actually just peat moss. And a little bit of vermiculite in there. All we want to do is start these seeds. Right? Once they get started, we're gonna have to get them out in the garden as soon as possible, but this is just getting them all an early start. All right, now, let's do our delphiniums in here. You know what? I'm just gonna sprinkle them all in there. I'll separate them later. All right. So there we go. Got all the seeds in there. I'm just gonna cover them with some vermiculite here. Of course, this vermiculite's all damp. It's not just coming out like I want. I would normally water it right now, but we're expecting rain like all night, and these are all going to get covered with the lid open. We're not going to leave the lids on. We need precipitation to be able to get in here, so I'm not even going to water it. I'm just going to tape this on, and then we're going to move on to the next one. There's our greenhouse. Haha. You're gonna wanna write what you planted in there so you don't forget. So I'm gonna have to go grab a pen so I can do that right now. All right, there we go. Delphinium. Now we got a little bit more to do. I'm not gonna show you each time because that would be boring how we make them. I'm gonna time lapse it maybe, and then we'll show all the plantings. Hi, I got my big helper here. You gonna help me seed some flowers here?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna use my new seeder thing there, hand seeder?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do this one, Rudbeckia, and then we're gonna do some yarrow. Cool? Cool. Are they coming down that little slide there? Go ahead, keep tapping. Have patience. There you go. Good job. Good job.
Thanks.
Oh, there we go. Didn't look like there was that many seeds, but there's more. All right. Tell them what I'm planting.
He's planting daisies right now. Echinacea, we did carnation.
Carnation?
Daddy called the topsoil the
Magic powder.
the soil the super powder.
Super powder. I got 2 more containers I'm gonna make. These aren't perennial, I don't think, but I'm gonna plant these because I want to get them started.
Hey, nice hit. Ooh, don't let it go in the wood pile.
All right, guys, that's it. I got everything planted that I wanted to get started. I think today's February 19th, so I'll give you guys an update in the coming weeks as these start to germinate, hopefully very soon. I'm gonna just leave them out here where they get the most sunlight, and we'll see what happens. We're gonna get some rain tonight, so hopefully all these get rained down because we're leaving all the spouts open at the top. We take all the lids off, and I just planted the last 2. I did some celosia, straw flower, got daisies, yarrow, rudbeckia, carnations, a whole bunch of really good stuff. So really excited to get these flowers blooming early. I got a lot more things to get planted. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. All right, see you later. Thanks for watching.